What is up?
What is up?
What's happening?
Howdy.
Same thing, different day.
We got a legend in the house right now.
Oh, we do.
It's
He has, like,
Battlefield.
The
collectively
absolute
got
dog.
the most dogs.
All the dogs have entered the chat. Not only the chat, but the stream.
Thank you.
I know. It got to be like, I think it was like 5:45, maybe 6 o'clock, and I still hadn't gotten like an entry from him. I was like, he's on the show. I doubt he'll do one. And then sure enough, bam, there it comes. So he's also throwing another one in. And this is the first time he said that he's showing us before he posted on Instagram.
Oh,
So
Nice.
hey! But before we get too deep in, I'm Drew from Drew Bricks.
I'm Gene from Camel City Brick House on vacation.
I'm Richard from Bearded Bricks.
And I'm Gavin, aka Battlefield Bricks.
And you're watching Brickin. Let's just
Hey, man, you interrupted your own self, bro.
well, I didn't think about me actually saying it, but that's 3 weeks in a row that it's been perfect.
It's been pretty good. Yeah.
Can we get hold on.
Oh. There you go. Oh, we're clapping for Tori. Welcome in.
The basement tonight. So
I was gonna say, why aren't you in that basement?
Yeah, I didn't know you get vacation time too. What?
yeah, I do. I
Is
do.
this paid time off? I don't know about this.
I don't know about that either.
So I made dinner, popcorn.
Tori, hashtag Tory unionized.
No, I'm on the other side of that. Hashtag Tori, get back in the basement.
So I will tell you the funny thing. We closed the store Tuesday at lunch to go on vacation. And if you want to order from us, go. There is a bypass password on our page. As long as you understand it's not shipping until Sunday or Monday. But anyway, so store's been closed since Tuesday at lunch. Tori checks her phone at least once an hour to see if we've got orders.
How many?
You got her trained. At least you got her trained. I mean, that's half the battle. It's half the battle.
How many orders have you gotten since?
Yeah,
None.
they're
How's the Bronco going?
Good. We've had fun. Really, the big fun starts tomorrow at Windrock.
Right. That's
Windrock.
You're up in northern Tennessee, right?
Yeah, just northwest of Knoxville.
So are you like close to Cooksville?
Kinda.
Okay.
Do you know where Oak Ridge is?
Mm-mm.
Okay,
Oak
so
Ridge Boys.
that is where they're from. Oak Ridge is the old nuclear test facility west of Knoxville.
Oh, okay.
You go up between Knoxville and Oak Ridge about 10 or 15 miles.
That makes more sense. Gotcha.
But it's some pretty hardcore stuff. We'll be doing easy stuff in the morning and hardcore stuff in the evening.
I have
There you
no
go.
idea where you're even talking about being on the map, so I'm gonna just nod.
Richard, you know where you live, Richard?
Yeah, you're
It's
north.
nowhere near there.
It's far.
We got some people in the house.
Yeah, we do.
Rob Claxton says, "What's up, pre-play dogs?" Man, he beats him in here every day. We got Will beat him in here. Man, Lego Ed beat him in here. Lego History Sam beat him in here. They all beat us here.
They've been moving.
Hey,
Got
Renee's in here. Renee, you should be able to get a bunch more orders now that we're not getting any.
We got David Krause, History Builder, Rusty Trahan, Elliot Lyons. We got everybody in the house. Emma, I'm not even going to try to say that last name. I don't want to mess it up. That's some of your people, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to mess that up. Is it Doer?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I got that. No problem.
Light work, baby.
Yeah, like you put it down there, I'll be able to pronounce it. If not, Drew's got it.
No, I don't.
You
We
need
got Cole, baby. What's up, man?
You need to get that like real like just Italian accent going and start pronouncing some of these words.
Hey, it's Mia Emma Doero. It's a Lego Ed.
Not everybody sounds like Mario.
It's Elliot Alon's.
But we do got some new things we're gonna do tonight. I did sneak in another video, I guess, to play for if somebody gets 10 dogs.
Uh-oh.
I went a little.
You didn't tell me clothing optional night was tonight. I thought that was next week.
It is next week.
It's every week. Let me get that right. Okay. Clothing is always optional here.
Emma says it. She's honored that it was pronounced right. Man, every once in a while you get one thing right. I'm just.
Hey, I broke
Hey.
the clock right twice a day.
Hey, well, look, that was twice. We got the intro and her name. I'm done.
There you go. You can go home now.
Out. I'll
Yeah,
see y'all
roll
later.
credits.
See y'all later. Y'all, peace.
I was actually kind of curious to see if you'd actually end it.
Well, he's gone now. Well,
Womp womp.
Got Stud Sidious in the house and Trevor. Stud said he likes that natural wood.
I bet he
you.
does.
I bet he does. He likes all the natural wood.
Yeah, it's a really cool. It's a really cool cabin we found a year ago at this event.
Mm.
You found it, or you just like walked in and was like, "Well, I guess I'm staying here for the weekend."
Well, that too. No, we
Well,
stumbled
they're
on
pulling
it
some
on
squatters'
Verbo, and
rights right now.
That's called squatting.
yeah, we stumbled on it on Verbo and liked it so much we booked it again for this year. We've already booked for next year.
Mm.
This will make Brick Lab foam at the mouth. That's one of 4 rooms.
Oh, that's your store?
Yeah, it's one of 4 rooms.
Woo!
Man, look at why are you out here flexing? Like that's
Uh-oh, someone's jealous.
actually, to be honest, me and Gene were talking about it. The way that I have like my pieces, it would never work in his store
No.
because I have such large quantities of the pieces I use. They
Yeah.
don't fit in those bins.
That's what like I'm running into. Is like you get decent sized storage, like the bins, but then being a mock builder, you need so much that you have 4 bins dedicated to one thing. You know?
Stud
Woo!
says I just want to be exclusive for the people that always buy my stuff.
Okay.
And Mr. Will wants to know if the craftsmen you're talking about are like the Acro Mills.
Yeah, they're a lot like so these right here are Craftsman. You can get the full drawer style with the mixture of this big and short, or big and small, or you can get for $16 the big, or you can get for just $16 the small.
Did you order those off of like online
Amazon.
or did you go Amazon?
Hey, thanks, Brick Hive.
Yeah, we got a donation from Hive. Let's throw up a. Let's see.
We got a donation, or we got. We
What
could play
star
a
was
special
it?
new 10.
Episode 1, episode 3. Which one?
3 always.
3?
Oh, please be the kid.
I guess that would be episode 2, right?
No, that's episode 3.
That's 3.
It is. It is. That's what I thought.
I thought you were gonna play the one with the kid slang moment.
No, I don't have that
Oh.
one. Yeah, I don't have that one. I should do that one, but I feel like that's overdone.
Yeah, but it's still.
Could we work that in somehow? Of like,
Yeah,
giving it a
turn
dog?
his lightsaber into a hot dog when it turns on,
Just,
and
like,
just put donation over it.
giving them kids dogs.
Yeah. Wait, dude, you know what it needs to be? Is you remember that one movie where that adult goes around to all the kids that are whining at that birthday party and just starts slapping them? Have you not seen that? It was wild. And then like the parents are like, oh, how dare you slap me? And he just starts slapping all the parents. That should be like with hot dogs.
Never
That would
seen
be
that.
pretty funny.
Legoman says my drawers are overflowing with spring-loaded shooters.
Dude, he makes them spring-load shooters look nice in his mocks, dude.
I don't know. I was giving all of mine away.
I'm trying to remember. Did I show off Cole's mocks last
Trevor
time?
said it's a commercial.
Yeah, it was a commercial. That's right. My life's been so busy, Cole. Did I show off your mocks that you submitted into me? Let me know, because if not, I'm gonna add them to tonight's.
What were they?
They were oh, it's not called a zealot, but the big, like from the Clone Wars, that big beast, the Zillow beast. Oh, did I not show them off?
I don't know.
Yo, what's up, True Squadron? My boy
True
Kennedy's in
Squadron
the house. Okay, dude, I'm adding them tonight.
Now I've got technically 4 tonight because I was messing around with my new idea.
Well, that's a bad decision.
It's not a bad.
Yeah, but one of yours is Battlefields, right?
Yeah. Are we gonna just diss his mock and rip it apart now that he's on stream?
Yes.
I mean, we don't even have to show it. Like, I'm already here.
But isn't this one supposed to have all the hidden dogs in it?
Unfortunately, no dogs this time.
Oh!
Zero.
A bunch of dogs on Brickin code, all of the colors.
Tonight's goal is to watch Gavin cry live on stream.
Lame. Zero.
Man, I really
Dogs.
thought we were gonna do something. I was looking forward to zooming in, but let me
No
go ahead and
dogs.
take his mock off real quick. We don't need it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Send it away.
Now I'll be honest with you. You know, I went from bringing like the biggest mocks in the world to smaller ones, and now I've even stepped it out of the box. There's not a single mock that I'm going to show tonight that anybody would ever expect me to show.
I don't expect you to show anything anymore, dude.
Well, it's going to change because this is
No,
something I've
don't
never
go
done.
possibly reconfigure the chassis to be a different car and then put the same panels over the car to make it look like, oh,
Why
maybe a
would you take the
McLaren.
most expensive Technic car and make it something else?
I don't know, but the guy that we got that load from in Danville had 7 of them done as mocks.
That guy's
You
building.
sure that's not the Ford truck, the old, like smaller version of the Raptor?
You win. Richard, I wrong.
Bionicle GBC.
There you go. And I always thought these are cool. The dark blue and white,
Yeah, those are pretty sick.
It's a good swirl.
bunch of brackets.
Harry Potter.
Pirate ship.
Yep, there's your 2 cannon mounts. You got it. Don't remember
Ninjago
why.
GBC.
He's going to be swatting the balls that are coming out of the panel from the last
Construction GBC. I mean, I'm just kidding. Spit them out like fire, man. You gotta be
Oh, never mind. That's a curved slope. I couldn't see it on the screen. More Bionicles.
How many people are buying Bionicle? Why?
Well,
I want to know why people are buying. Why is Bionicle coming back? Like, I'm not hating on it. I just want to know what's the big rush for it to
You're
come
going to
back.
get us shut
Well,
down.
so it's not that it's coming back. Every time we list it, people buy it out. And we just put probably 100 pounds of Bionicle in about 3 weeks ago.
Wow.
And
What's
so they're
crazy
just-
about Bionicle, though, is if you go to like Brick Fair, Virginia, there is a huge amount of people that like do the Bionicle stuff. There, and especially when it comes to like custom painting the masks and like taking fabric and cutting like capes and stuff from them, and they make like these big, tall. I don't know, not my style.
Yeah, it makes sense. For the people who like building action figures and stuff or 3D model kits.
Yeah, those motors are what control the GBC stuff.
I will tell you, and I'm going to generalize here, the majority of the people that try to scam us as dealers are people that are buying Bionicle.
Why?
But we check them incredibly tightly because Bionicle pieces are so old, it's easy to have damaged pieces. And so we go through it with a fine-tooth comb. And we do have some damaged pieces that we list as damaged because they're so rare that, you know, people may still want them if the damaged part's not visible, you know?
Right.
But we list them as damaged. We got a message today from a guy that, well, that claimed a damaged foot and 2 damaged masks. And so we're getting ready to message him because we put it in a box. We bubble wrapped it. We made sure that it was safe. And the foot was crushed, and 2 masks have white stress marks on them. Well, just so you know, we take a picture of every order before it goes out. And we've checked the picture, and guess what?
None of that.
Right. So the majority of the people that scam us are Bionicle buyers.
I would have never thought that.
Crazy.
Those right there are the motors for the GBC, though.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
actually, those are remote controls.
Well, same thing.
This is one that I would have dropped out. Oh, but there's something here. That's a
Mustang.
weird blue. It's not dark blue. It's not blue. It's like faded
Dark blue is Azura, or Azura, whatever.
Azure.
Azura. Yeah, Azura. Dagobah. Castle Dagobah.
With the horse?
Oh, look, the horse is trying to escape.
That's a tree. Somebody's building a tree.
It's
With a horse in it.
it's Battlefield's new way of trees using horses now.
Yeah. You've done everything else.
Horses.
There you go. I challenge you to make a tree using a horse piece.
Horse piece?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you pop the back legs off the new horses?
No.
Maybe.
Oh, so this one, these are the
plate deep hole, and you just turn a tile upside down, and you just set it in, so it gets a half plate recess from where your normal level is, and then you also get the texture of the underside of the tile.
So it's a tile, not a plate.
Yeah,
2 plates together.
yeah. Just a tile floating on a stud that's in there.
That's pretty cool.
That idea is stole. Because I planned on putting tile and then for every step having a recessed studs.
It's really time consuming, but the effort definitely sells the look.
Yeah, it looks great.
Thank you.
Then of course we have the tank. I love this shovel.
Yeah, the shovel's nice.
Thanks. I think it's some piece from Switzerland. I think there's some company called like Brick Soldier that's out of there, and they do some custom pieces.
How many tanks do you own that are currently built?
Currently, I have over 33 military vehicles in my collection.
Nice.
Yeah.
So have you strayed away from keeping sets displayed and having more mocks, i.e., like custom sets displayed?
Yeah, I only have 2 official sets currently that I haven't taken apart from my entire collection. Everything else is all custom stuff or like instructions from other designers.
Okay.
So which 2 remain?
I've got the Infinity Gauntlet, and then I just got the Dune Ornithopter, and that one was just what I built last week when I was watching the show.
Nice.
Yeah, that one
The
was really
Ornithopter is pretty cool. Everybody seems to love that.
Oh yeah, the play features are just too cool for its size.
I really like is this a sticker case?
Yeah, that's one of the Brickmania stickers.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. I'm pretty sure I haven't placed any of my stickers yet. Are the tank tracks on this too wide?
They're 2 of the single wides stacked right next to each other.
So just out of curiosity, why didn't you use the Brickmania ones?
They're too thick. They sit too. They're a little bit taller than the Lego ones, so they would rub up against the fender gear.
But that's it for me. And since it's a battlefield, you know what we got to do.
Do it.
Let's go ahead and hit them with.
Bombs away!
All the
The
dogs.
dogs.
Man, I love that animation.
All of them dogs.
So I kind of see Drew's down here.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just going to ask this right now. Is it a Fallout mock?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Why, you just watched the Fallout TV show?
I've always been a Fallout fan. And I'm like in the middle of the show. And
How do you feel about the show?
I feel like there's not. I'm only on. Did you watch the whole thing?
I've watched the whole thing, but I've not played that much Fallout.
So I'm only episode 4.
Uh-huh.
The story is really like cool, but at the same time, like I wish the story would be more. I'm at the part right now where she breaks away from Ghoul. Lucy breaks away from the Ghoul.
Okay.
Like he's inside the supermart and he's found all the drugs, the rat axe, I think.
Oh, like she broke in where she almost got killed by the Mr. Handy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really like the story's there. It's kind of cool to see it in every perspective because when you're playing the game, you're really only like the vault dweller. Like you would just be Lucy and that's it.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird because the game gives you a lot of options to do your own pathway.
Mhm.
Whereas the TV show is just kind of leading her to being like the do-gooder. Then you
the
have
hero role model.
You have like the Ghoul who's like the anti-villain.
Mhm.
You have like
Who really isn't a villain at the same time.
yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. Like I don't know. I like the flashbacks.
Yes.
But I really like the actor that plays the Ghoul.
Yeah, he's cool.
I thought he was really good in Vice Principals and Sons of Anarchy.
Mm.
So it's kind of, I don't know. I really like it though. It's kind of like I saw somebody that built a. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but Victor a couple years ago actually did a huge line of Fallout stuff, and somebody built a vault living quarters, and it was just like a
yes, I know who you're talking about.
and it made me want to do something like of the Wasteland, not really it just being like in a vault because nobody really cares about the vault, but like the Wasteland portion. But I've got a, I don't know. I keep saying what I want to do. I really need to do Star Wars though.
Right. Well, this is from our boy Cole, Lego Man 360. Both of these are custom built. This is from, I forget what season of the Clone Wars, but the Zillo Beast. Here's a, oh wait, you guys might not be able to see this each time I do this. Darn it. Okay. Let me see. How can I play this out without you guys seeing everything?
Ooh, you gotta show us everything. Don't do it.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Basically, there's an interior. I know you like that, Rich.
Oh yeah.
Stuff that's got an interior. He wanted to send in. It's not. I think he said it's not finished, but he's like, I had a hot dog accident in my city, and I wanted to share it.
So he wanted to dump a whole bunch of hot dogs out.
Yeah,
That is all the dogs.
that is literally all the dogs.
It shouldn't be. The Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket holds a lot more than that.
Ah,
Got him.
Oh, look, he's got the one medium nugget dog in the middle.
And a black one.
Oh, I didn't see the black one.
And a
yeah.
black one. And a lot of red ones. Dark red. I said, wow, that's a lot of hot dogs. I walked in and said, wow, I wouldn't have brought that many hot dogs. But, you know.
must be
Okay, and I'm just going to throw this out there. Zoom out. How many Friends characters do you see?
7.
None. They're all minifigs.
No, that's
blew out-
that's
he-
friends.
They look too happy,
Yeah, they look
Oh,
too
they're
happy
too
to
happy.
be friends.
and they all
They're
have
too
the old
happy.
school heads on them.
They're too happy, but they're not mini dolls, so it kind of blew our image of him.
He's having them in the hidden in the friends sets here.
Well,
They're
he
probably
did
up
say that this was unfinished.
Oh. So the mini dolls are yet to come.
Yeah.
I guess.
Mayo, we're just yanking your chain. This is pretty cute.
Oh yeah.
Those cars don't look 8 studs wide to me though.
No, they don't. They look
They're
like
4.
4. All right, this is the next one from Darth Brick.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That is.
I got to bring a freeform mock, bro.
That is.
Well,
freaking cool.
So nobody knows this yet because I haven't announced it. But Brickmania is kind of supporting me on this mock.
Uh-huh.
Lando has gave me a challenge
Okay.
to not have it built in a square.
Dude, just add rounded edges at the end. And then it's
Well,
not a square.
I immediately was like, well, it's not a square. I was like, it's a rectangle.
There you go. You've already won.
No, but Richard, he's right. This freeform is so much more.
It is, but
Fluid.
it's so much harder.
And the posing on these figures is so
Like I
nice.
said, in action shots.
Mhm.
I mean, I like the freeform, how organic it is.
Right?
I like the trees.
The
They're like
pillow,
they're pretty basic, but they just pop.
I don't know. Seeing this reminds me a lot of the Clone Wars. Like
the
the Clone Wars
stonework
TV
and the 2
show.
pillars holding up the upper level, just
Yeah.
unreal.
Aren't those first order troopers?
Rich, you can leave.
It'd be really cool if they were first order troopers. First order troopers are really like, where's Ray?
But anyways, look at this nice detail in the pillars, dude.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what me and Gene were talking about, like Ray and how nice the pillars were.
I'm gonna go.
I really like the waves crashing right there on the edge too.
Oh yeah,
It's
you
like
know,
pouring
like
over the
in
door as
Rogue
well.
in Rogue One, it really reminds me of the sunset when they all die.
So is
Is
it
that-
the lighting? Is that bright light orange, tan, and dark tan?
Mm-hmm.
Is that like
all the
before or
time.
after Kylo and Ray fight on the Death Star?
It's actually right after Kylo and Rey get married,
Hey, zoom in on that pillar, Drew.
I don't remember that.
and then they end up having a kid called Han Solo, Han Luke Leia Solo, Hanakalulu.
They did.
Absolutely.
They did an amazing job of mixing light blue gray and the old light gray.
Mm-hmm.
Can you get in a little closer?
Enhance. Enhance.
Now it looks like a 1980s Lego instruction book.
I know. You must add that black piece right there. You know what we should start doing is zooming really far in into a build like that and be like, guess this build. What genre of build is this? And then zoom out. You know
Star
how funny
Wars.
that'd be?
Star Wars.
Wrong. Castle. This is a Black
GBC.
Falcon's Fortress.
So GBC.
Yes.
You see.
Bionicle GBC Black Fortress Star Wars. Dude, my boy here and here getting rocked, man.
He looks like he's just found a fish in the water.
Yeah. He's like, oh,
Do his own thing.
I'm gonna give this a 10.
Custom
Yeah, it's
Peter
definitely-
Wands. Yeah, this is definitely a 10.
Yeah, I'm past a 10. I mean, just the smoothness of that organic shape.
We have a second number 11.
No, technically, we don't have a number 11.
He's
We
hit a
have the
home run
golden-
with the color combinations, the shape of it, the detail of the pillars. I mean, to me, I'm not a Star Wars guy again, but this is an absolute home run.
Yeah, let's hit it.
Let's say Gene's trying to find Ray in here. Where's Jar Jar?
You actually don't see him. He's eating a glizzy in the back.
No, Jar Jar's under all the armor. He cloned himself, remember?
Man,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
no wonder why the Clone Wars are so cool then, because Jar Jar was it.
I know, he's the main character. He's always been the main character.
Dang, that's awesome.
Yeah, I will say
Something new every day.
it's weird because most weeks I'm watching these on a big, 40-inch monitor. And this time I'm watching it on like a 17-inch laptop screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 10 because we don't have an 11.
Yeah, definitely a 10.
Very impressive.
I'd hoped you would be pleased.
I'm gonna bow out here in a minute.
Are we gone?
What happened?
He's disappeared. David Blaine.
Right? Well, Battlefield, you are now the host of Brickin.
Right.
You started off great with bringing in a mock every single week. Now you get to own the show. What would you like to talk about?
We'll rename it to bearded to Bricking Without a Beard, though.
Yeah, Brickin
there you
without
go.
the beard.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bricking with the hair.
Brickin with the hair. There we go.
How long did it take you to grow that?
I don't know. I think I've been growing this out since probably December 2 years ago. That's when I got my last haircut.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he's 21, so that means he started growing it in, 2003.
Yeah, there you go.
Pretty much.
He drank him some 15 Dr. Pepper. What? I swear, sometimes like the lag between the comments and where we're at in a conversation is always so different that I'm like, were we talking about Dr. Pepper like 15 minutes ago? Or what's
I'm
going
lost.
on?
I think he's talking about Rich. He drank the Dr. Pepper and disappeared. Just exploded.
Oh, gotcha.
So Drew, if you want to watch an even weirder lag, I watch it on the monitor. Corey watches it on the TV. So she's got the broadcast lag. So
Yeah.
it's in the same room. And I'm watching part of it here and watching up there what happened 3 minutes ago.
You got
That's
the
funny.
instant replay.
Hey, what is this guy? We've been hacked. We've
Hey.
been banned.
Who's
I
on
don't
my
know what
show?
he's. Yeah, why are you on the Gavin show?
Are you on Brickin with the hair?
Are you? What are you doing in my swamp donkey? I'm alone.
Hey, Richard,
Nobody
welcome to
loves
Breaking
me.
with the Hair.
What's going on? I'm glad to be today's guest.
I'm Drew from Drew Bricks.
I'm Gene from Camel City Brick House on vacation, and you're watching Bricking
Bricking
with the Hair.
hair.
Man.
So with that being said, guys, I got a early morning trail ride. I got to be. It's about an hour and a half from here, and I got to be there at 8:30. So
Oh, that's light sauce.
Very
Yeah.
early morning.
Is that
Well-
did they get the extra big horse?
There are some big Broncos here, Richard.
Are you riding the mini cow again?
No, we're Broncoing it.
You
But
ride
there's
the
some-
little heifer?
There,
What do you
there's
do when all
some-
those Jeeps are flying past you?
It's funny. The Florida Jeepers are up here also. And so we run across a bunch of those. And most of the Jeeps we see up here have 24s with 4 inches or 3 inches of rubber around the wheel.
Mhm.
They're horrible. There's a bunch of mall crawler Jeeps running around and a bunch of off-road Broncos.
That's awesome.
What size tires are you running?
I'm just running 35s.
Okay. Is that
But-
stock right now on Broncos?
So the Sasquatch size 35 is stock. The Raptors 37 stock. Most of them below Sasquatch are 33s and 29s.
Okay, that makes sense.
But
What I'm saying is get a Raptor.
I was
yeah,
gonna say,
well-
dude, I don't know what I would do with 37-inch tires, man. That is a
well, a friend of
beast
ours
right
is
there.
going to 40s on her Jeep, and she was
Jeez.
trying to figure out what to do with her 37s, and I was like, "Pick me, pick me, pick me."
So, although I'm trying to remember, once you hit depending on the car, when you hit 33, you have to start thinking about doing some axle swap. But really, when you get to 35 is when you really got to do it. When
On
you
the
jump from
Bronco?
35 to 37, if yours were stock at 35, do you have to change your axle?
No, no. But what we do have to do, the weak link on the Bronco, because it's independent front suspension,
Yeah.
the weak link is the steering rack.
Oh,
And when
yeah.
you go to 37s, it places such an angle on your steering tie rods
Yeah.
that they can snap the tie rod or crack the rack.
Right.
And so a friend of mine's going from 37s to 40s on her Gladiator.
Yep.
And so I'm going to get the 37s, but I haven't decided if I'm going to put them on at stock height or if I'm going to risk it and go higher and have to deal with steering wheel. Tori's over here coughing, going, "You're talking about spending money."
Have you sold a
tell you
kidney
that?
yet?
Did I
Huh?
tell you that
You
crazy
sold the
Bronco
kidney
video
yet?
that I found the other day?
No,
Dude, look at this.
Dang, bro. Dang. Dang. Dang.
R.I.P. to the juice. That's all I'm saying. The
No more
glove don't
mayo.
fit. You must have quit.
There is a Bronco here this weekend that looks
going
just
on,
like
Big Nate?
his, and the license plate on it says not OJ.
No juice. I would have put no juice here.
Anyway, I'm gonna bounce. Had a good time, Gavin. It was fun hanging out with you.
Of
Yeah.
course, good meeting you.
And we'll see you like normal next week.
Indeed.
Take it
See you
easy.
next time.
See you guys.
Be careful.
Okay, Gavin, I see you're a fan of Pizza Planet, of
I
course,
am.
Toy Story, or
course.
basically Pixar. Have you ever thought about building a brick-built Pizza Planet truck?
No,
He's
I
got to
haven't
pull one off
want
the
to.
shelf right now.
I kind of want one. I kind of want like an
Do
8
it.
stud wide variant, like the Speed Champion style.
Yeah.
I bet someone's got
Yeah.
one on Rebrickable at
Oh
this
yeah,
point.
no, they do. I just didn't know if you had your own yet.
I got to get one though.
I think you should design one. That
Yeah, it's
should
pretty
be
much like
one of your mocks for the week is designing a Pizza Planet truck.
pretty sure
that'd be
like all of my
Wait,
photos.
Lego
are
already has
this
one. It's
year.
a set you could buy.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a 4+ set, right?
it's not 4+,
We'll
but
put it up here. Let me see it. Please.
So this was when they did the first Toy Story wave, yeah, like 2013 or something.
I don't know. It says Toy Story 3 on it, or 4.
Well,
There's-
they snuck them in all the
they were
time.
then.
though. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Man, you know what that thing needs? You need to get rid of the hatch in the back. Get rid of Rex. Get rid
Get rid of the
of
rocket. Put a 50
Get rid-
cal.
Yeah, put a 50 cal,
With a
There you
hot
go.
dog.
bro. The Helix.
You
What's
know
up?
what you need to do is on your next mock is like one of the travel scenes where they're not getting ambushed, or even if they are getting ambushed, have the cockpit or the gunner, I guess, and the tank eating a hot dog. That's how you can sneak
Eating
in.
hot dog. I mean, that's fair. Yeah, 'cause I think I got almost one of every color of hot dog that like
Yeah.
Lego produces at this point.
Yeah.
Like as soon as I accepted the challenge, I went onto Bricklink, put them all on my default wanted list, and just whoop, got them all.
Yeah, buddy.
So I have
Well,
a
I'm gonna-
bunch of hiding there.
I'm gonna
I
let you
feel like
know.
I've been kind of I've been thinking about getting a little shadow box case and getting every single Lego hot dog that they've made
Good.
and just have a shadow box of all of them.
Dude, does anybody own a 3D printer?
No.
What if we
No.
just got like a big Lego hot dog? Like I've got the Where's it at? Oh, it's laying on the ground. I've got the lightsaber, the Lego lightsaber.
Yeah.
But I will say that there is a total of 55 hot dog trophies being sent.
You got them?
Yeah, I ordered them all. I ordered the pieces to do them.
Nice.
A buddy of mine kind of,
Well, there goes the battery.
I died.
man.
Oh,
Well,
my head.
should we say something about him? He was a good guy. He wasn't a great guy.
Dude, that guy's an idiot.
Yeah, he was an okay guy.
Let me tell you.
Decent. Had his moments.
Yeah, he had his moments. He was all right, I guess.
I mean, it's all right.
Not the best of friends, but like,
Dang.
yeah, he'll be okay.
That's rough. Can you guys even hear me?
Huh?
Yeah.
Thanks, Gavin. I appreciate you.
Of course.
Yeah, I ordered enough for because the guy only had 55 buns in gold.
Oh,
So
Just
I got
bought-
55 trophies.
that makes sense.
But that should be enough, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going around giving them to everybody.
No, I feel like we even for like the biggest mocks out there, I feel like it shouldn't be for those.
Or you need to quit yawning because every time you yawn, you make me yawn.
Dude, I'm exhausted, man. I'm working like 11-hour days now. Framing,
Working
and I'm
too much.
tired. Tired, dude.
Tired?
Yeah, man.
Tired.
Take a little nap.
Yeah, take a nap.
There you go. Power nap's over. Now you're back. See?
Are you energized now?
I'm hopped up on Mountain Dew. Oh man.
I mean, you could be. Oh, look. Mayo's in the house now.
I'm
I'm moving house.
That doesn't seem like his normal slogan. He's been hacked. He's been hacked. He
Somebody
sold
put him in
all of his
timeout.
friends. They're
I
dead.
put him in timeout.
God forever.
Brick Lab says he has one that he can print me.
Should.
Yeah, like I don't know how big. Just let me know what you want. If you have the ability to do it. I mean, what would this be like a good enough size?
Oh yeah. Plenty.
It's pretty
big.
good size glizzy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Make it bigger than a normal hot dog would be.
Yep.
So these are just like little tokens you're gonna be giving out at like conventions and stuff.
I've
Mhm.
always last year or 2 years ago, I had minifig torsos printed,
Mhm.
and they're not that bad. Like they cost me like $6 a piece, which is still okay, and it has my logo on it. But I was creating minifigs with them, so in the long run, I used skeleton heads, and then I was normally using like just black hats and like whatever pants I could find. At the time, there was a store that I was the Lego store I was going to had those like it was on the picker brick section or the minifig section, the like jeans with the chains on the pocket.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I bought a bunch of those.
Hmm.
And I realized that it was like in total like $8 that I was putting down as like a token or award or whatever you want to call it. And then I was like, well, I'm putting those down, but like then if I'm putting those down, then I don't have like minifigs to hand out like that. So I completely backed off, and then I used the rest of them last year because I knew, or because the logo changed. So I was like, I'm just gonna get rid of them anyway. Which I still have a crap ton of. I had tiles printed. Tiles are what I was handing out to people.
Mm.
But this year I got more torsos, but I don't want to give the torsos away as tokens. And
No.
I've got a buddy named Zyman, and Simon has a
Simon or Zyman?
Zyman.
Hmm.
He has a massive. If you've been on the internet, you've seen it. He blew up pretty big. The like Rancor pit above Jabba's palace. I mean,
Oh yeah.
palace with like the Rancor that moves in and out, and then like the actual like has Luke fallen and all that. He is rebuilding that, and I talked him into creating an Instagram like a year ago. Well, he showed me that he's making his Instagram is called what is it? Yoda Yoda vodka or something like that. So he made this little thing that he's putting out, and it's a little clear like vodka bottle looking thing that he's brick built, and it has like green fluid at the bottom, and he printed a little transparent sticker on it that says Yoda's vodka. And when he sent me that, I was like, all right, I've got to make a token. And I was like, what represents like the channel and not just me and like blah blah blah. So that's when I decided to go out and bought 55 gold hot dogs. So we got the hot dogs on the way, which it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to another show until June.
Which one's that?
Brick Universe.
Where? Raleigh?
LA.
Dang, you should have come to Chattanooga, man, in May 21st.
Man, you should have came to Raleigh.
I'll be going up to Wisconsin, though, at the end of this month.
Yeah, there's nothing in Wisconsin.
Except for cheese.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to Milwaukee because we're doing a program for Train the Trainer on how to use cranes. So I'm going to be certified to be able to teach people how to use cranes for my work.
Oh, God, something's going to break.
Oh, yeah, dude. Everybody's going to die.
Days without accident, -3.
-3.
Accidents planned for the next 3 business days.
There you go.
Are you going? You're still coming to Brick Fair, Virginia, right?
I don't know yet. I haven't even booked anything yet. I'm thinking about it. It's in August, right?
Yeah.
Because I guess I could get tickets that day if I go up. Or maybe I should get them the week before if I decide. But I probably won't really know till last minute.
What Battlefield, are you going to World War Brick next year?
Mm-mm.
Oh man.
Wait, like 2025 World War Brick?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't planned anything for next year at all. Like what time of the year is that? It's like around this time,
June.
right?
June.
Yeah.
It's the
June,
week
okay.
before Brick World Chicago.
Brick World Chicago. Okay. I mean, I don't have any plans, but maybe. Who knows?
I'm really, really tempted. Shaw's really like, I don't know, that extra week there. Like, if I went up for World War Brick and just stayed another week for Chicago, would it really be that bad?
Yes.
But, like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, to my wallet, detrimental. Just done. Debt, 100% done.
Yeah. I mean, I've always wanted to do Brick World Chicago. Like, that's always the big show that I've always wanted to go out and visit. But if I were to do, because I can't do that this year, so I was planning on maybe doing that next year, but I probably couldn't do World War Brick and Brick World Chicago in the same year, especially if they're going to be like back to back like that.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, like World War Brick is like from a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yes.
And then Brick World Chicago is like that Wednesday till Sunday.
Yep.
It's a lot of time, but that'd be so much fun though.
So, I mean, technically it's only kind of like taking a week off of work, but well, I'll take that back because I have to drive up there, which is like another 2 days. So for me, it would be take off Wednesday, be like Wednesday to Tuesday or Wednesday to Wednesday, like 2 weeks. No, I can't do it. Y'all, there's not enough people that watch my channel for me to make enough money off of YouTube for me to drive up there. That's a lot.
It is.
You got to think a truck would cost $1,000.
I know. That's why I don't really want to display things. That's what like I get not frustrated about, but like I don't think if I'm not displaying, then it's hard to stay for several days in a row.
See, that's the exact opposite the way I feel. I feel like it's easier to hang out than it is to display.
I feel like I'd rather display and like leave stuff out and then like still be around. Like if let's say us three went to Virginia and we were all three displaying, we could all sit together. We're already all gonna hang out for the weekend, most likely like 95% of the time or whatever. And that like we would be hanging out there and then we would go do something on a break together, you know?
So the thing is though is I think you're looking at it in a little bit of a slight different way.
Cause see, like when I went to Atlanta BrickCon, I saw everything I wanted to see in 6 hours.
Yeah, definitely. But think about this. When you went as a visitor, and I don't really know the name for it, but I'm gonna call it a visitor. You don't get the same stuff you get as if you're a exhibitor.
Like what?
So, like for instance, on Brick Fair, Virginia, setup is
Mhm.
Wednesday. I don't think there's anything that happens Wednesday because that's when normally like people are building their stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday night, there's a yard sale that you can only get into if you're an exhibitor. So people like selling stuff. And me and Battlefield was just talking. He is in need of some minifigs that I got for dirt cheap. And they're Brick Mania, their specialty. Like they've created them once after the set.
I think so, yeah.
Some guy had a bunch of them, and I bought them.
Hmm.
So like there's good deals like that you find. Then there's always like games going on throughout the day and throughout the night. And then Friday's the exact same thing. Friday's a little busier because it's like everybody's coming to put their stuff together that didn't want to be there Wednesday. But then like Saturday and Sunday, there is no break. So Saturday and Sunday, they're open from like 9 or 10 or whatever it is till like 6 at night, 7 at night.
See, like I probably wouldn't be there Saturday. I'd probably go do something else.
But so that's the. So here's the thing: when you do that, though, if you were to go somewhere else, why?
Religious reasons.
But I mean, is it like just because you did? Like, are you religious, being like you're not supposed to be out, or?
Like okay, so I believe like on Saturday, like that's the day I go to church. So things that like I could easily do during the week, like that's usually like when I spend time with like family or my girlfriend or her family.
Yeah.
And things like that.
As an exhibitor, though, that's the one day that you don't want to miss. So Saturday is the busiest day, obviously, but you're going to have people that want to talk to you and want to ask you questions about your mock and ask you when you're on a setup and stuff like that. So, like, while you would be away is when everybody would be, like, walking by your stuff and seeing your stuff and stuff like that.
And plus, I'd be paying to have it displayed that day, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like your reasoning is very legit. It's just like that's like from being just an exhibitor and putting everybody's like beliefs to the side. That's like the worst day, in my opinion, to miss. I did this is gonna sound very weird, but last year at Brick Universe was the first day I ever did it. I set up the castle. That morning, I checked YouTube to see what my subscribers were, and that night I checked again. I'd gained like 142 from the show. But I do have like a brick built QR code and everything else that sits out front. I don't know. So I would rather like, if I wasn't going to display, it would be, I don't know. There's just so much like, if I have a display area, I could go buy something, come back and throw it at the display area, not have to carry it around. There's a couple reasons that I would definitely, because you didn't display when you did Atlanta, right?
I only went on Sunday.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I definitely feel like the other thing that you're gonna see too is I really want you to come to Brick Fair. I didn't know that you were like that about like the religion on Saturday thing. But you cannot, I will promise you cannot walk around Brick Fair and see everything. You'll miss something.
I like the sound of that.
You'll see the big stuff, but there'll always be stuff that you see that's like on a, for instance, Beyond the Brick puts out a video, which I'm sure they do it like every.
Seeing every single creation.
Yeah, where they walk around.
Walk around.
Yeah. That's like I don't know. There's like pros and cons to both of them, I guess. Putting everything to the side, I would say that displaying is more fun because it's more the experience. But like, so Brick Universe is the complete opposite. So Brick Universe is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday is for setting up. Saturday and Sunday are for visitors. They have an hour break in the middle of the day, for basically to give us to go get lunch or do whatever we want to do. So they like basically shut the entire building down. Like if you're not exhibiting, you have to get out. That to me is a little better, but it like at Brick Fair, there's just so much going on. Like I don't like last year, for instance, me and Legion, bro, I would get up and walk somewhere and go buy something, or I would get up and walk across the street to a restaurant. Like it was never like you. It doesn't feel like you have to be like stuck there.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like you have to monitor someone stealing from you.
Yeah. Well, there's been some people that have said that they've been stole from and stuff, so I don't know. I personally don't have anything in my mock that's like I have all those like real goats, the like OG ones. I don't even put those out. I'm not gonna lie. Me owning them does nothing whatsoever because I don't display them.
Yeah.
The same thing with like the expensive pig and the cow. Like none of those get displayed.
No.
So the most that you're gonna steal from me is like, I mean, I might have some minifigs that are worth like $15 because of the Brick Warrior stuff on them. But if you steal that, then you're just an idiot.
Because I will find you, and I will kill you. I'm gonna grab my water real quick.
You should drink it and not just grab it. But yeah, like you've never displayed anywhere, have you, Battlefield?
I've displayed twice before. Both of my con mocks I've displayed once at like local shows, but never anything like big like Brick World Chicago or Brick Fair VA, you know.
Lego Ed says he's back. And Mayo said he's setting up his new Lego room.
Very
I don't know. There's both like there's pros and cons to it. I also feel like it's more of a personal experience on the Saturday and Sunday, like the day they're actually letting people come in. You get really tired of answering the same questions. Like everyone wants to know how long it took you, how many pieces are in it.
Exactly. Yeah, like how many minifigures, like how big is it, how many base plates. Like I think one of my good friends, Elliot, he was in here earlier, but he has this huge clone base, and he just had a bunch of like printed tiles that he had custom made that just has all the information of questions that you're regularly asked.
2 years ago, I had a friend of mine's 2 kids drew on a poster board that kind of answered all the questions. I know a lot of people put out like a piece of paper that kind of tells, but I'm going to be honest with you. I think that's like, I don't think that's personal enough.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. I mean, I can definitely get like the whole like getting really tired of repeating the same answers to the same questions throughout 2 or 3 days. But I don't know. Of course, you'll still get the people who will ask you different questions that aren't the basic. How long? How many pieces? How'd you get it here?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's like, so with the castle. True Squadron said he's displaying his first mock this year at Brick World Chicago. That's like
awesome.
That's kind of crazy. You're doing the biggest for the first. Lego History said that he missed out for the Brickmania auction last year for World War Brick. And Big Nate says it's his first time Chicago this year. It's going to be fire. I don't know. Like, there's just like the questions that come are really cool sometimes. I've had some personal experiences that were kind of, I guess, like I'm not a people person. I am one of those people that like I kind of hate stupidity. I really don't even mind stupidity if it's like I hate the people that are just dumb for like to be a smart ass, like 100%. But like there's a lot of genuine like connections I've made or like talked to people. One of the craziest things that happened to me last year, and it's always like stuck out of my head, was I had a guy come up and it was in Raleigh, and he was like, "Man, your castle is awesome." And he started like talking to me, and I had a Brickmania shirt on that had a Viper on it, which is one of the helicopters from the like modern helicopter. Well, I guess you know that.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, "What? Is that like a Lego shirt?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's a company that explained to him what Brickmania was and showed him Brickmania's website." And of course, like he's standing there in front of me, and he's like, I've never thought this was possible. Like blah blah blah. You opened my eyes to something, and we were like talking back and forth. And he was like, "Do you have a bunch of their kits and stuff?" And I was like, "Well, I got a bunch of like stuff from them." I was like, "I don't really have a bunch of kits that are out of boxes." I was like, "They sell digital instructions, and I've built a lot of that stuff, which is like your way of piecing together their kits." And like going back and forth, and he was like, "Man, that'd be crazy if they did anything modern." And I was like, "They do a lot of stuff modern." I was like, "What would you like?" Well, he unzipped his jacket and showed me he himself was a pilot of a Chinook. So I was like, "Well, let me show you something." So I showed him the Chinook, like the pictures of my Chinook, and he started to tear up. And it was like stuff like that is the little bit of like difference than just like, how many pieces is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he had made he bought the instructions, the sticker pack, a couple of the figs, the guns to go on the Chinook, and like the accessory pieces that it needed it for brick arms while he was standing there. So it was
That's
like
pretty cool.
yeah, it was like I don't know. So every once in a while you get asked questions. Rob said that Atlanta BrickCon was his botanical garden display debut with SC Bricks love.
I saw that. I didn't know it was him though.
Is that Mickey?
I'm only showing this because I know this is like one of Gene's favorite things, Steamboat Willie. It doesn't even focus. Forget it.
I just bought that set.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody had it for sale, so I bought it for pretty cheap.
How much did you buy it for? $30?
I think the price on the side of it was $20.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
I didn't care for the set. I just wanted the figures.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of those investment sets.
Yeah.
I probably won't get rid of
Mr.
it.
Freeze. I like that
That's
one.
not
That was a
Mr.
cool
Freeze.
minifigure.
That's Frozone.
Okay, yeah, Mr. Frozone.
God, Frozone. That's Samuel L. Jackson. You put
Frozone.
some respect on that name when you're talking with it. All right. That's why it won't focus right now. Is because you don't know what you're doing.
Gosh darn, Jimmy, is that some gourmet stuff?
Yeah, I don't. Lego History said that he hates when people call them destroyers battleships, or when he hates when they call destroyers battleships.
Dude, did you know Mickey's nose for that? You can grab it with a minifigure.
Oh, really? It's like a little bark.
It's on there good too.
Oh man.
Big Nate says he's got to get up stupid early, so good night. See you later, man. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye, buddy. I hope you find your dad.
Brick Lab said there is not an existing Lego Glizzy 3D model already, so he can't print it.
Just build it.
Yeah, make your own.
I don't know how hard that would be.
I mean, it's just a big tube, ain't it? You gotta move a little bend and have little nubs on the end, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I have to admit, this was probably one of the greatest things Lego ever made for Star Wars.
Oh, the little
Darth Sidious
hologram.
hologram. So cool.
Yeah, the fact that they couldn't give that to the new Cody Brickhead.
Oh, that's
I mean,
Yeah, that like stud on there just looks ridiculous.
I know. It's quite pitiful, if I do say so myself.
So I found it. I don't know Brick Lab. I found it. It's on Colts3D.com.
we need the big Glizzy.
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Rusty said Atlanta was his first BrickCon. Last year was your first BrickCon?
I mean, I met Rusty at Atlanta.
Brick Lab says, what time is it for you, Battlefield?
For me, it's 8:08.
It's 10:08 here.
So you Central, man.
Oh yeah, Mountain Time. Woo!
I don't understand, like, I don't know. I guess I know why there is time zones, but it still is weird to me.
Yeah, and like how they're not like straight lines either. Like just
Yeah.
going like like slices down the earth either.
Well, that's always confused me too. Like when it comes to counties, like who drew that county line?
Oh yeah.
Usually, so I figured it out. That gave me peace of mind. Usually, the county line or state lines went where rivers or bases of mountains were, or valleys. So, like where a distinct landmark would be stopping or be harder to cross is where they created the line.
Yeah, but what about when they split them in two?
What?
Like I live in Winston-Salem. From Winston-Salem to pretty much the other side of Greensboro, there's none of that, and that's three counties.
Well, I'm talking more like state lines.
Oh,
Like if you look at the state of Tennessee and why it's so jaggedy, like going down, it's because it's the Mississippi River that goes down through it, which is also the Tennessee
Emma
River.
wants you to tell us about the future. We need to tell Emma about the future because over here we're 2 hours ahead.
We all die.
Do you not get that? You're like confused for a second.
I feel like it's an inside thing.
No, they're mountain time. We're 2 hours ahead,
Bro,
come
wait,
on.
what
bro.
is you, on a cult website? What the heck?
Stay with me. Now. Stay with me.
You've lost me. You've lost me, donkey.
All right, me and you are on the Eastern time,
I thought I was still in California.
and it's 10:10. We're in the head of them because it's only 8:10 there. All right, this is simple math. Keep up with me now.
So we're 3 hours ahead.
Brick Lab, I will pay you the $2 for that if you could print that. Can you blow it up though? If you can't blow it up, there's no point because I don't know how big that is. But I guarantee it's not going to be big enough for. Yeah, it doesn't say how big it is. I will send you the $2 to pay for that. Rusty said it was ATL 2024.
Trevor, that's cool. You went to Nashville. Oh, you're gonna be in Gatlinburg? I live about 2 hours south of that. I live in Chattanooga, so you're 2 hours in a time zone difference if you're in Nashville.
Well, y'all just need to be in North Carolina. It's more central here.
I don't know. I'm kind of like in the smack dab middle of the United States. That's about as central as you can get.
Yeah, but there's nothing out there.
What do you mean? There's nothing out there. You got the Rocky Mountains and like wheat fields, cornfields.
I have that.
Parking lots.
I have that. Do you have the beach?
Right, I have mountains though. The
I have
Rocky
the mountains too. I have the mountains too. Have you ever heard of the Appalachian Mountains?
Not as good. Not as
Appalachian?
good. The hikes aren't as
Appalachian?
good.
Appalachian?
What is an Appalachian? You mean the Appalachian?
It's Appalachian.
Your apple's itching? What? No.
We got do you have a battleship?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't have any naval stuff yet. I'm working on
No. I meant in your state.
my state now.
Because I do. Do you have any forts? Because we have about 30 of them.
Yeah, I've got a couple of forts.
Do you have any air bases?
Yeah, I got one up in Springs. It's like the big one, I think. We got the mountain base that's in the mountain. You have the fortress in the mountain.
Mountain bases are usually in the mountain.
That's right. We got missile silos. We got some of those.
We got a bunch.
You know what was funny? So out here in Chattanooga,
Hmm?
we used to have like a
bar.
Huh?
Bars.
Right. We have a missile silo base that like we turned into a park that people walk and ride bikes and hike and stuff like that. But Volkswagen bought it. I was like, why are Germans buying?
Hey Drew, I
50
just
Millos?
want to stop you real quick and tell you that Trevor said that right there.
Technically, Rich is right of me if I'm looking at it from my side.
I'm right of you because I'm above you.
You're right and above.
feel like you're at Brady Bunch. Just look up to me.
You keep farting, bro. Oh shoot! I almost knocked over my chair went underneath the desk, and when I leaned back, it lifted it up.
Oh no!
I don't have money to get new equipment, man. It's broken.
Sam, I've been to the North Carolina twice.
You're in South Carolina?
Do what? No, the USS North Carolina is a battleship that's in Wilmington.
No, it's up in Vermont.
Really? I didn't know that.
Isn't that like one of the smallest ships ever?
Brick Lab says his mom won't let him because he has to use her card and it says Colt. I told you, I'll buy it. If I buy it, can I email you the file? I don't know how that'll work.
Feels like a drug deal's about to go down.
I'm like, we're doing drug deals with minors.
Yeah, trying to buy some hot dog 3D files from a cult website. Yeah.
And we're having a minor make it for it. Is this child labor at this point?
Maybe.
It's only legal if you get caught, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's everything. Hey, remember, it's not a war crime the first time.
Yeah. That's fair. I guess.
I wonder, instead of printing like a Lego hot dog, if it would be easier just to print like a big hot dog. Like,
Sure.
did they make a hot dog like pillow?
Yes, they definitely do make hot dog pillows.
Oh, bro.
Let me see it.
Hold on, let me pull up the website because it's gonna like pop out to like 15 different websites. Just go to the website. There we go.
I can
Not showing all
3D
the
print a hot dog sword.
Why isn't it showing all the pictures?
Bye, Lego Ed. Have fun at work again.
Man, I want to see this hot dog sword now.
A hot dog sword?
Yeah, that
That would
sounds
be-
cool.
Is that like the lightsaber?
He says I can 3D print a hot.
Check this out.
What the heck is that?
That's a pillow.
That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Is this from Alibaba?
I don't know. The rest of the website's kind of strange.
Yeah.
They have hot dog pillows. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what I clicked.
You got banned.
Yeah.
I'd be
I wanna-
kind of nervous to search hot dog pillow a lot. I don't know what I'm going to find.
It's your next project.
Mm.
Lego History said, do you want to work on a collab on a micro brick battle for D-Day mock? Man, you want me to be completely honest with you? You're the fourth person that's asked me in the past week about doing a micro build. My buddy sent me a picture that someone built. He told me I should use it for one of the mocks, but it was only one picture, and all I seen was a carrier, and the carrier was probably like only like this big, and it had two F-35s coming off of it. So like, I mean, it is a little older, but
Oh, he's got an LST and micro brick battle scale. That's why.
I don't
cool
know. I'm not a good. I don't like to build small. Why don't we build a minifig scale battleship being bombed in D-Day? That way we can show some destruction. And I've got the instructions to keep building zeros. I've already got 4 of these bastards. every time Brickmania releases instructions for just like a variant of something, I'm like, I need it.
Gotta have them all.
I got 2 Corsairs that I haven't even built yet.
Dang.
Look at this. Speaking of like, I'm waiting on another order to come in, but this is just one bag, and it's like
Of what?
Focus. It's a gallon-sized baggie.
Jeez.
What's that piece is for?
4 completely built and 1 destroyed Tiger 2 tank.
Dang.
Oh man.
I have a couple more pieces coming.
Yeah, that's a lot of pieces to fit in a bag, though.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It's like almost about to rip at the bottom. Looks like.
there's only a couple pieces that I'm missing. Oddly enough, like some of the stores didn't have a lot of the. Well, the store that I go to frequently didn't have a lot of the dark green wedge plates because I already bought them to do the castle. So I might go dip into the castles because the castle's done. I have a bunch of leftover. I don't know. I need to be smart and do that, but instead I just keep ordering more.
It'd be like that.
And then once I get all the pieces for them, I'll be ordering the pieces to build 6 Shermans.
But all just like base or doing any kind of variants with those?
I don't know. I've got the like add-on pack that Brickmania released in the instructions.
Mhm.
And there's not really. I like the Firefly, but the Firefly is the exact same thing with just a different barrel. I really like the Oddball, but the Oddball to me is just like a catch-all type thing.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I don't really know if I should build it. I thought about building the bulldozer, but I've got a picture from the church or one of the churches that was in Belgium at the time, and they just used the normal bulldozer.
Yeah.
So I don't know about doing that. I've got now I do have the jumbo Sherman with the first 10 Baston on the side of it.
Hmm.
There you go.
But I don't know. What are you thinking I should do?
Well, I don't know, because like, are you just doing all of yours as like A1s, A2s, or A3s for the most part?
Well, so the Sherman. So here's my plan to like backtrack a little. The jumbo Sherman is going to be in Bastogne.
Yeah.
It's not going to be any like. It's not shooting. It's not doing nothing. It's just going to be parked there. The Shermans the other 6 Shermans are going to be out in the battlefield. So I have to at least destroy one of those. There's a scene that I'm going to play because I heard basically the story. The story was that they were coming into Bastogne, and on the way in, there was a Sherman, or at first there was a guy that was, a Tiger 2 that was just blown up, just destroyed. And as they got further in towards Bastogne, there was an American soldier that was sitting on the turret of his Sherman smoking a cigarette. And he said that the Tiger turned the corner and he shot it, and first shot just destroyed it. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that. So that leaves 5 Shermans. Do what?
That'd be a good scene to have.
So that leaves 5 Shermans just placed in the middle of the battlefield. So I don't know how I want to play that out, if I want them to be A's or what.
Yeah, because I think having like maybe just some of them with the 75 guns would be nice, and then some of them to have as like the 76 Ws, like the like wider tracks and like the bigger gun. I think having a mix would be good instead of just having them like all as like base M4s or something.
Well, I'm putting the other thing that I kind of like went against, so like for instance, like the Tigers, all the Tiger, back then the camo were just kind of like spray painted on there in a way.
Yeah.
It wasn't, so none of the camos were going to match tank from tank.
Mhm.
So I took all the pieces and jumbled them up. So just because it's like that on one tank, it's not going to be like that on the other tank.
Yeah.
The Shermans are going to be all gray, of course, because that's all they were. So there's nothing really that I can kind of variant with them unless I change the tank itself. But I also don't want everybody to look at the mock and just be like, oh, well, there's a bunch of different Shermans. I wanted to kind of keep the Shermans the same because I'm also putting other vehicles on there.
That's fair.
Like the Jeeps, for instance, there's the half tracks, which the Jeeps and the half tracks aren't going to be many near where the tanks are. The Americans kind of kept the half tracks and the Jeeps far back, whereas the Germans didn't really care about their, people whatsoever. So they put the half tracks up front.
Mm.
They were like, well, we don't, destroy them. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could do like a couple variants.
Yeah, I mean, even just having like a 76, because
I haven't. The only pieces I've bought for them so far are the 38 millimeter cannon, or the like barrel that goes in the front.
Oh, the custom piece barrel that they have.
Yeah, I bought that. I bought the. Hold on, I'll tell you what I bought. Let me sign in.
It's almost about that time. I do have to go in 5 minutes. So
yeah, I'm gonna definitely probably end the stream right at 10:30.
Yeah. Anything that's happening for you, Gavin, this week? Next
Nothing
mock.
much. Just building another mock. Hopefully having another YouTube video up by the end of next week. Hopefully the next episode of Kharkov will be up and get some more building done on that.
Nice.
Yeah, if y'all haven't checked that out, you need to go check that out.
Yeah, it's my big building series I do over on my channel. It's pretty good time. I did Con as my previous building series, and that was kind of like the first mock I came on here with, and that was probably my best work, and I'm hoping that this one will definitely blow it out of the water.
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got the 38 millimeter or 38 caliber ball mounted guns, the cannon balls that they use, and then I bought 4 barrels, 4 of the Sherman barrels.
There you go.
Because one of the barrels comes with the Firefly brake.
Mm-hmm.
And the other reason why I really like the oddball is just because of the stickers on the side of it. It kind of gives it more detail, but I think I'm going to change that. I ended up buying, I think I have 9 or 10 total of the U.S. Supply crate stickers and stuff. So I have enough to like just put those everywhere.
Oh yeah, those add tons of detail, and those how good those look on the back of tanks, especially within your scale. A lot better.
I'll tell you what, I have a list. I can even tell you after the stream ends or whatever. But I have a list of what I'm creating. I don't know if I sent it to you or not.
I don't believe so. Like an itemized list of like everything.
Yeah, well, me and Legion were talking one day. Legion's very, very informed, like you are, or knowledgeable. So me and him were going back and forth of what I have. So I'm doing a Panther. I'm doing the 4 Tiger 2s. And then I'm gonna do a Panzer IV variant, which is the Tiger 2, but just different colored, really.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw some horses on the German side because he was, we were talking about how they really relied on like horses.
Oh yeah, they're an army powered by horses more than motors.
I've got all the 4x4s for the Jeeps. I've got I ordered one of the ambulance 4x4s, the one that they pre-released.
Oh yeah.
So I got it. Where is? I just had it, but I clicked something. I've got right now 3 half tracks and 1 meat chopper. I've got a long tom, and I plan on building another one. I'm going to build probably like 3 howitzers.
Hmm.
I've got the instructions. I just don't have the pieces for a WC-56 ambulance. The 2.5-ton cargo truck they did, the CCKWs. I'm probably going to build 2 of those. And then on the German side, I pretty much have everything I'm going to do. I just don't have the pieces for them. Like, I'm going to build one of the Schwimm wagons. I don't know why. I really don't. But just because it was there.
Yeah, they're kind of iconic to the whole Battle of the Bulge scene. Like a lot of the images you see, it's got the Altan Schwimmwagen, you know.
Yeah. I thought it would be funny to put a Volkswagen logo on the front of it, but
What's stopping you?
I mean, technically, it probably was created by Volkswagen.
Probably.
Well, it's that time. I gotta head out, but
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
dude, Gavin, thanks for coming on. I'm glad you're able to come on. And,
thank you guys for having me on.
hang
Thanks
out
for
with you.
letting me put my mocks up here every week.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Of course, dude. It's always a pleasure.
I mean, you've definitely raised the standard for anybody else that wants to compete.
Yeah. Yes,
I
you
don't think
have.
anybody will. I think that you're going to win that no matter what. I don't care how big we get. Nobody's going to be like, I'm doing a mock every week.
Right.
I mean, I'd like some competition if there's anybody out there who'd like to try and
Ooh,
right?
every week.
You guys hear it now. It's been called.
Wait. Do you build battleships or carriers at all?
Not a lot of naval stuff.
I was about to say that you got Lego History Sam. He's in there. So we need if anybody heard that. Now, like, I've got Will's build for next week, but Will's build is like a city build. So if there's somebody out there that wants to take down Battlefield in a military build, maybe somebody should challenge him and come up with an idea and both build like Battle of the Bulge.
Yeah, I take a challenge like that. If you guys have like an idea of something that you want to like put head to head against me, like shoot me an Instagram DM or like comment on YouTube, and I'll
Brick Lad says he'll build a mock to compete.
Yeah. All right. You choose the theater and the theme, and we will.
Man, battle. He called it out. He just the Super Bowl. You get the ball first.
Ball's in your court, the Brick Lab Studios.
But I'd like to thank everybody for watching. It's been fun. Get ready for next week. Next week we got a very.
Hey, sorry, Nerd Brick. You just joined in at the very end.
You can rewind it.
Yeah, you can replay, gang.
Oh yeah.
You got Kenny coming from Brick Light My Bricks, right?
Light My Bricks. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah. So if you haven't yet, Emma says she challenges you.
Oh.
That's 2.
That's 2 challenges already. All right.
Man, I feel like there might be some beef with that last one. I don't know.
Oh, there's definitely beef with that last one.
Oh. Well,
all beef, no pork. That's the doggy way.
Peace.